What's up, yo? We back. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with these cautionary tales of my life in Baltimore and the inner cities and the prisons of surrounding counties. Today, I'm gonna jump into another little topic of discussion, something that had crossed my mind for real. Like I was thinking about it the other day, so I had went ahead and researched it. And one thing that I know that be worldwide, like, if you ever been locked up before, in jail, prison, whatever the case may be, it's always somebody in there that you be looking like, what they lock yo up for? Like, what yo locked up for? It's always that guy in there. And today, that's what this story gonna be about. I was down Eastern Shore, and this was around like 2012. So like I'm down there, and it's pretty much it was pretty much because I was in the 420 building at this time. 420 building, it's pretty much cool. It's pretty much cool for real. And it was this white dude, and when I tell you, splitting, like, lie to you not, if you never saw the movie Superbad, and the dude McLovin, when I tell you this white boy look exactly like McLovin, like, yo, like, straight up, like, yeah, twins. So nobody ever gave any second thought to it. It just was like, damn, don't you look like the nigga off of Superbad? So everybody start calling him McLovin. McLovin. And that's as much thought as I had ever gave to him. So some time would transpire, time would go past, and I had to come back. I was coming back in the city. I don't know what I was coming back in the city for, but when you come back from the city, they transport you, and the halfway mark is JCI. That's Jessup Correctional Institution. That's the halfway point. So they'll drop you off there and transport until the city come and get you and take you to where you're going. Just so happened, on my trip coming up, McLovin was with me. Now, like I said, I ain't talked to McLovin much. I called him McLovin, that was about it. And Yoad came with me too. But see, he was going to court for parole for VOP, violation of probation. I mean, and that's when it all came out, what McLovin was locked up for. So I'm sleeping, I sleep downstairs. I had slept downstairs and he was sleeping upstairs in transit. Now see, this the one thing about prison, and once you in the system, you in the system. So it's not like you get to pick who your roommate is. I mean, yeah, you can refuse housing or whatever, but then you'll go on lockup. I mean, so you really not gonna pick who you going in the cell with. And I say that to say this: the dude McLovin had went in the cell with, he had life. He was going back to court for a body that he had caught in the joint. So, like I said, the dude McLovin, if you see him, I mean, he's harmless. You can look at him, he's harmless. He's a little frail little white boy, he's harmless. But I guess the question that be on everybody's mind when they see a person like that in prison was on his cell buddy mind. And if you don't know, prison is a wicked place. And I say, you'll never meet a person that play a mind game like a person in prison. Like, make you think they're your best friend and take your life. So him and McLovin get to conversing in the cell or whatever. So McLovin must get to telling him what he locked up for. When McLovin fall asleep, he gets McLovin charge papers and get to read them. McLovin was actually locked up for a sex offense, sexual assault to a minor, a 14-year-old boy. So he started to beat McLovin, and he punched him in there. He ain't just kill him; he actually tortured him. He beat him and beat him, and he strangled him. He killed him, and he tied the shoestring around his neck, and tried to make it like he hung himself. And when the police came around to do their rounds that morning, he told them, myself, buddy, I'm responsible. Yo, he in here, he must have hung himself. So, you know, they call a code, you know, do the proper procedures and everything, but they seen the trauma to his body and everything, and his cell buddy ultimately got charged. I don't know what happened to him after that, but you think he cared? He already had an elbow, so it really didn't make it no difference. And he already had another a jailhouse body. So killing a offender, you know, a child, you know, YouTube be tripping, so you gotta, you know, try not to say certain stuff. But like, yeah, I mean, that's who gonna miss the opportunity to do that? Because I mean, I'll be honest with you, like when I actually read the joint today, I had played it on my phone, listening to it or whatever, and I never 100% knew that it was a 14-year-old boy, with far as like the whole sexual assault thing. But as I was hearing it, like something clicked in my head. So I know with him in there in that cell, yeah, and he already got life. He ain't going nowhere. So you could imagine just the hate and rage in his body, in his heart. And this dude about to go home because he only had 6 years, and for real, he was coming up close. He was coming up close to going home, because I can remember the white dudes that he would be with was talking about him about to get ready to go home. Even after I had got back, because I came up the city like to go to I came in the city to go to like the doctors or something. So I had went back down ECI after I came from the doctors, but his homeboys and everything, you know, they was talking about it on the compound or whatever. But look, that's just a short story, just to let you know, man. Even though you might not be out here playing with children or nothing like that, you never know who you around. Like you don't even want to be around. You might catch 2 years, and they put you in the cell with a person that did something to a child, a 4 or 5 year old child. You probably wouldn't be able to control yourself. You can say what you, oh no, I ain't gonna crash like that, I ain't going this, I ain't going that, but you can't really say what you'll do to you in that situation. But hey, look, as long as you stay on this side of the wall, just remember, you ain't even gotta deal with that. You cut different. Even if you lose sight, never lose the vision. I'll catch you on the next one though.